EM at work revitalizing the Dotonbori River and Osaka Bay. NHK TV News. The Osaka City Fisheries Cooperative mobilizes to clean up Osaka Bay. What you're looking at here is the thick layer of sludge buildup at the bottom of Osaka's Dotonbori River. The Dotonbori River, a river imperiled by serious levels of sludge buildup, the Yodogawa River. Fishermen struggle their way through the thick, sludgy buildup. Last August, members of the OCFC laid 500 Genki mud balls in these sludge-ridden stretches near the mouth of Osaka's Yodogawa River. Will the microorganisms in these Genki mud balls really be able to put a dent in this sludge buildup? 5 months later, the fishermen return to the area where they had laid the mud balls. They find visibly less sludge and more sand. They can now walk with ease. The fishermen also note the presence of shijimi clams in the water. Look, those are shijimi clams! They're back! You don't typically see shijimi clams in these lower sandy stretches of the river. We only laid EM mud balls in this area, and this is the only area where we now see the clams. That certainly has gotten our attention. At the end of last month, what is EM? EM is an acronym for Effective Microorganisms. EM is a compound liquid culture consisting of lactic acid bacteria, photosynthetic bacteria, yeasts, and other safe beneficial microorganisms. By generating antioxidants which deter the oxidation process, EM is able to revive contaminated soil by reducing physical concentrations of toxic substances. EM is also effective in improving water quality in ponds, lakes, and rivers. EM technology readily lends itself to a variety of recycling applications, such as the production of soap from waste oil and the creation of natural fertilizer from organic waste. The power of EM technology is being harnessed in countries all around the world in the areas of food production, healthcare, and environmental remediation. These are the headquarter facilities of the Osaka City Fisheries Cooperative. This state-of-the-art system uses molasses to mass-produce activated EM solution. The solution is endearingly referred to by the members of the OCFC as EM Genki solution. The OCFC system has the capacity to mass-produce activated EM solution in a quality-controlled environment. Making use of a large pool, formerly used as a fish cultivation pond, the OCFC has succeeded in producing activated EM solution in batches of approximately 150 tons, an unprecedented level of mass EM production. The EM Genki solution is loaded onto a barge where it is to be transported to and discharged directly into the Dotonbori River. The fishermen sail the barge to the Dotonbori River, loaded with 120 tons of EM Genki solution. The barge makes its way upstream, spraying EM Genki solution along the entire length of the river. The use of this EM Genki solution, in combination with the EM Genki balls released into the river earlier, will serve to accelerate the pace of this restoration campaign. Since the initial round of cleanup efforts began, the river's odor has disappeared, and there is a noticeably significant decrease in sludge buildup at the river's bottom. Water clarity has improved as well, and carp populations in the waterway have increased substantially. Mr. Kitamura, the director of the OCFC, has this to say. On June 30th, we successfully prepared a culture of 100 to sample the sludge at the river bottom and found that it had less of a noxious odor and that it was not quite as concentrated as it used to be. Of course, as the sludge thins out, we see sand reemerge to the upper layers of the riverbed. That's something we are now witnessing along the entire course of the river. Coming out here today, I was really surprised to see the scale of this undertaking by the Osaka City Fisheries Cooperative, and all at their own expense. Before I was elected to serve in the Diet, I had occasion to tour the Dotonbori River and some of the adjacent waterways in a city public works department boat. The city has been working on constructing facilities to separate storm runoff and wastewater, but the progress that has been achieved in cleaning up the city's waterways has been modest at best. I was really surprised to come out here today and see the scale of the volunteer effort known for its bountiful fishing grounds. Motivated by a desire to pass on this rich legacy to the next generation, the fisheries community and concerned city residents are boldly moving forward with an ambitious program designed to restore and revitalize this city's life-sustaining waterways.